It's a fairly typical hazy day here in Old LA as we're ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Jake Cronenworth comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Jake Cronenworth is the second out of the opening frame. And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Enters play here at 279. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Kershaw into the windup on his way with the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Glove by Taylor. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It's the Padres 0. Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dinelson Lamet will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Justin Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ona is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, not shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
First pitch of the AB now. Cody Bellinger is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Seager is off of first with 2 away. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2-0, 1-3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1 for his career in this matchup. He's 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Will Smith looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ready with the 1-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now into the box, Will Myers. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Taylor has it on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Pollock to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. At the plate now, Jorge Ona. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now is A.J. Pollock. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Next up is Max Muncy. Out in front of it, strike 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. And it's fouled away. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Slider laid off for a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next, it'll be Clayton Kershaw. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to the right, scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. First offering on its way. Eric Hosmer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Austin Nola. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball. 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Stepping in next, Dinelson Lamet. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Turner trying to get there, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Down the first baseline, reined in. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And now here is Mookie Betts as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 2-1 now to Mookie. And he misses again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe it.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is gonna clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Hosmer has it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bellinger hits a little over the 270 mark. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fielded cleanly by Hosmer.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off-speed.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Next up, Will Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Turner at second with 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Hosmer is there. And that retires the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 1-0 LA.
See what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Tatis is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Jake Cronenworth.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Manny Machado now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-0 pitch. Fouled off. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Chris Taylor. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Muncy stands at second with no outs. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So he got him swinging. Chris Taylor becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Clayton Kershaw.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 LA. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The pitch. Tommy Pham is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Jorge Ona. Here's a pop-up now. Turner moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this will be fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Austin Nola is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Kershaw's ready. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Dinelson Lamet is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Nola, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. Into the box, Justin Turner singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Turner is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And that's through for a hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given him.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Myers looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Tim Hill, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here now is Will Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
At the plate now, Max Muncy, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Lifetime versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 4-1 LA. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Jake Cronenworth. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Next to dig in, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. 1-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he could really hurt you.
Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. Will Myers stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. Popped him up. Smith over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Chris Taylor.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Taylor swings, and a ball hit well to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The pitcher, number
That was a tough
22.
play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Clayton Kershaw comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Slow roller out to short. And there's out number 2.
Now
That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ Showtrack for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. Mookie Betts will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And the pitch.
3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now, Jorge Ona. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
Ball, that's it.
Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Austin Nola is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in will be Justin Turner. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 misses down below the knees. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Corey Seager is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The center fielder,
Cody Bellinger will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
At the plate, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. Hard hit to first. Hosmer has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball. After Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Nick Tanalou is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Padres get a bit closer. It's now 4-2.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ball 2.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Knebel, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Manny Machado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Swinging a soft liner. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Gosuke Kato will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to bat, A.J. Pollock. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. A.J. Pollock is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. Max Muncy is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. Pop him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Greg.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A blue to the blast, and this game's tied.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Myers. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And now the first pitch. 0-1. Here it comes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Jansen, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Trent Grisham gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Jansen's ready. First pitch on its way. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-0. Can't find the zone here as the cutter low makes it 3-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Tony Gonsolin has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Jose Azocar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bet's coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Gosuke Kato. 1-0 the count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Ball 3, 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And they will get the force at third, and that's that. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the ninth coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Trent Grisham will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Drew Pomeranz comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
First offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 0 for 5. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
でも台湾混ぜそばってほんまに見たことないんですけどね。意外とスーパーに売ってるんかもしれないですね。全然気にしたことなかったですからね。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
人肉ラーメンですな。ああ、名古屋の。名古屋といえば台湾ですか。
Next to stand in is Justin Turner. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And that misses inside 1-0.
全く関係ないですが。あちゃ、名前が台湾いうだけですか。
Even at 1-1, the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
よっしゃー、ポロリポロリポロリ。
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. This game's all tied at 4.
朝鮮人得意の嘘やおや。嘘パチや。
Stepping in once again is Jake Cronenworth. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5.
ランナー2塁から。
Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
この中日ドラゴンズ相手に粘ってますからね。
Has a play. Makes the play 1 away. Now it'll be Manny Machado, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that will keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work the away.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
なかなか辛いらしいですけど、卵とか入れたらだいぶ辛みがマシになるらしいです。
And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him
なん
right there.
か
Might have
顔
popped
が
out his
志村
head
けんみたいな
just a
顔し
little
て
bit
ますね。
earlier than he intended.
人肉入ってるか大丈夫
The 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Nope. That's the
Outside
ball.
and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3 and
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now
志
on
村
3-2
けん
as
さ
a
ん。
pitcher, you gotta go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
そうなんすか。
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
混ぜそば自体食ったことないですね。
Runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's fouled away.
いやらしく粘り倒すという。
Fouled off.
おっと。
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Myers
よっしゃ
This winds
ー。
up
辛い
missing
っ
ball
ていうのは
four.
痛いので
Just a
痛
nice
みを
piece
和
of hitting right
ら
there, especially in
紛
extra
らわ
innings.
そうとし
He
て
didn't try to win
脳
the thing
内
by
麻
himself
薬が
or
出
be a
まし
hero.
た。
He
脳
just
内麻薬。
patiently worked the at bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Up next, Tommy Pham. In his
さ
career
あ
versus this
ここで
pitcher,
また
he's
点
2 for
欲しいです
4.
な。
He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
脳内麻薬が吹き出ますか。
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
じゅわっ
Time
と
to
出る
start
んですかね。
making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind
辛
the
いの
count
が好
with
き。
guys
ド
on
M
base.
ド M。 お
Ball
っと
3.
ストライクが入ら
Trent
ん。
Grisham would be next.
さあ甘く来るか。
3 balls, no strikes. Fouled away.
完全にド M ド M 野郎ですか。
Gets him to swing
Ah.
and miss there. 3-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to
あ
have
ー
success.
打ち上げた。
Pollock has a read on it. And that will end the inning.
入らず。
Padres leave a pair. Score remains tied at 4.
とこまで行くんですけどね。
And stepping in,
こっちもまたセカンドにおる状態やから一本出たらサヨナラ負けですからね。そこがやばいっすね。
Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in
ノ
the zone.
ーアウト二塁っていうのが
This has to be a productive at bat
明
right
日
here.
から歯
I
磨
know
き
you
この
want
代
to
わり
drive
に
the
デ
run
ス
in
ソー
and
ス
get
や
the
デ
RBI,
スソー
but
ス
you have to find
あれ
a
も
way,
相当
bare
やばいでしょ。
minimum to move this run over to third.
The 0-1 to short hit hard.
あー抜けていく。これまたホーム行くんちゃう。あー行くよ。あーちゃーサヨナラ。終了。あっさり終了。
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys they have that clutch gene and some
ド
guys
M
just
剣や
don't.
から
He
大丈
brings
夫。
home the winning run from second
あっ
and is
さり
being
終わりましたね
absolutely
これ。
mobbed by his teammates.
さ
What a
よなら。
finish.
またレフトの送球がそれとるからランナーもそんな足速ないんですけどね。
A one-run finish
で
today,
終わりましたね。
5-4 the final score. Tony Gonsolin gets the win in relief, his second
まあ
of the
連
year.
勝しと
So
ったか
that'll
ら
do
まあ
it
1
for
回
us.
ぐ
For
らいは
Mark DeRosa,
負け
Dan
ても
Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew on
最後に
that
追い
vast
つい
version.
た
You've
の
been
が良かった
watching
です
MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
ドジョーズ相手のピッチャーがなかなか良くて打てんかったんですけどね。でもここの9回の2アウトから同点ホームランで最後はサヨナラ負けでランナー2塁おったらきついですな。点がめっちゃ入りやすいですからね。これでまあ連勝ストップでまたちょっと4ゲームに広がりましたけどね。まあまだまだいけるでしょう。えらい負けてますね、このチーム。借金だらけですね。スイッチもね、著作権問題のあれがなかなか厳しくなってきてるから、もう音楽は消してますけどね。あんまりやってるとアカウントをバンしますみたいなこと書いとったから、これはやばいな思って。で一応、音楽はカットにしてますけど。なかなか厳しいですな。さあ終わりますか。スイッチもそろそろおしまいやな。あちゃやってる人は多いんですけどね。まだでも YouTube の方がやっぱなんか見やすいというか、なんというか、ゲーム専門のねあれやからね。よっしゃ、操作とかは YouTube、なんか見やすいしね、なんかやりやすいというか。さあ終わりますわ。では使いやすいから人気がありすぎてくるくるになるから。まあね、やる側もほんまに YouTube の方がやりやすくてね、編集もしやすいしね。今後どうなるかですな。1億分の1くらいしかおらんやろ。1億分の1。えらいあれですな。外人が多いイメージですけどね、なんか。腹は減ってないんで、このまま飯は食わずに そのままいきますわ。よいしょ。さあ、では。